Let's move on to another war taking place currently, the Russia-Ukraine war. It has been over 630 days since the war began in Eastern Europe. Now the fighting has been concentrated around Dnipro River. Here's a sum up of what has been happening on the battlefield. Russian defense forces say they are inflicting heavy losses on Ukrainian troops at the Dnipro River. This comes after Ukraine claimed to have successfully established a foothold on the Russian-controlled eastern bank. However, Moscow says Ukrainian forces are still on the western bank of the river and lost over 460 men, 2 tanks and 17 vehicles. While Ukraine says its troops are engaged in fierce fighting as it tries to push back Russians across the river in Kherson. If the claims are true, this could be a major success for Kyiv, which has not been able to garner any significant gain to turn the tide of the war. Ukrainian president also posted few pictures showing Ukrainian troops on boats on the eastern bank of Dnipro. Kiev said it has managed to gain a foothold on several bridgeheads. This could clear way for a sustained offensive in the south and towards Crimean Peninsula. Meanwhile, Russia continues to shell Ukrainian towns and villages across the river, forcing civilian evacuations in the region. The governor of Kherson says 1 person has been killed in the latest shelling, while at least 3 deaths were reported the day before. As the winter descends upon the region, Ukraine is bracing for increased Russian airstrikes across the region. Ukrainian president warned that Moscow is likely to stockpile missiles to hit energy facilities in the coming months. Last year, Ukraine suffered crippling blackouts after Russian strikes hit power stations and electrical grid. Kiev has urged its allies abroad to bolster their supply of air defense systems. WION is now available in your country. Download the app now and get all the news on the move.